Hi and welcome to Quality Article Writing Services. My name is Colin Cooper. This is another service that we offer under the Wealth Strategist Group. Getting key quality content for your website, whether it's articles, press releases, website conversion, sales copy, to get the structure and how that reads right is extremely important. Today we're going to just cover the basics of some key things to look for in articles. Now here you'll see three different articles. These two articles here on the left are basically the same article, but I'm just going to show you five things that you can do in 5 minutes to enhance an article so it structures and reads a little bit better. And this is an article here that was written, and I'm going to show you basically of why this article isn't very good. So if we open this article up here, now in here this is the article that I've had written. Now at first glance that this article looks not too bad. It appears to be structured right. It's about 600 words. The problem is that when you actually start reading this article, there's a key grammar and punctuation in the article that isn't done. There's a lot of full stops. It's quite hard to read in several areas. Now this, although that the article is okay for website content, this article really would not be suitable. So if I show you an article that would be, and that's this one here. So this is, we've highlighted the keyword phrase, we've segmented out the 5 different methods, which is exactly the same, the 5 different principles of marketing your business online, and included in this we've got tags for a tag cloud as well. Now you'll notice that in this we've actually highlighted the keyword phrase. Now there's a lot of different talk in the search engine optimization industry whether this is important, and also the same for keyword density. There's some key myths in search engine optimization that keyword density needs to be 1-2%. In actual fact, below this video on this page you'll see that there's some information that we're showing of why the general keyword density is really just a myth. Having your keywords through your articles is important, but stuffing the keyword in there is not. It's not going to read right. It's not going to, search engines could have you for spamming. So when writing an article, it's important to have the keyword phrase in there, but also have that article or web content read naturally. And the problem is that there's a lot of writing services out there that 100% believe in keyword density, and by doing that it makes your article not read very well. So as you can see here, this was the original article that I showed you. None of the keywords are laid out as in bold. There is no tags written on this. There's also no titles, so it's a little bit hard to read. So by actually having a look at this article, this is an article that it's okay, but it's certainly one that we wouldn't accept as the norm. Now this is another article of the same article that I showed you before, of this one here. Now here you can see that this one has got some basic titles, layout of the 5 key areas. This is the same article, but it doesn't have any of that. Depending on how you're going to use your article, whether you're going to do something called RSS feeds and syndicate of content, can really depend on how you want your article laid out. So this article is also fine for article marketing, but taking it from, say, this article here to this article here, it's laid out a lot better, it's easier for the person reading it, and this is really what is classed as high quality content. Another key thing to look out for in articles is where you're getting your articles written. So you'll notice in here that I've got these are showing up as potential spelling mistakes. I've actually had this article written for both the UK and Australia, but I've actually got spell check on this set as the US of A. So it's also, although that these are little things, it's also very important to understand that having articles written for your audience can make or break a sale. So for example, if you're targeting products in the UK or Australia, you really want the articles and the information in UK or Australian English, but the same for if you've got products that you're selling or your services are for the US of A or other countries that are used to the USA spelling, then it's important to have that spelling in there as well. So for example, it can be just as easy as if you do get an article with the wrong spelling, or you want to change your mind and you want to reuse it, again, just right click on it and then change the text if you wanted to. Now, as you can see here, articles and web content is a fantastic way for helping with search engines and really moving your business forward, and having regular content posted to your site can really help with getting you onto the page one of some of your key search engines like Google and Yahoo, but it has to be regular content. And secondly, having good quality and high quality articles written like this one in front of you means that when your readers, your customers are reading it, it also shows that you do actually know what you're talking about, and the information, the way that it's laid out, is easy to follow, and by doing that it builds trust, and that trust then ends up converting into sales. Again, that's basically just a quick topic on looking at what a bad article and obviously what a good article can do for your business, and why it's important to have a look. We've got a lot of other information on this site to do with articles and article writing and marketing, but if you do have any questions, please feel free to contact us via the Contact Us page, and we'll be happy to answer any questions that you might have.